Good morning all, it's Lynn here from Destiny Fulfilled. I do hope that today finds you well. The card that I have drawn for the collective today is the Strength card. Now this is number 8 for those of you that wish to delve more into the numerology side of things. Look up on Google and find a source that resonates with you, and that may have more information in it for you today. Now the courage, or the Strength card I should say, it indicates courage to me. That's the most prominent indication that comes to mind when I look at or experience the Strength card. It's also, struggling to tame something that is strong within us. It is also calmness, strength, fortitude, resilience, perseverance, all of those types of energies. It also calls for compassion, for trust, for love, for focus and inner strength. It also calls for healing, leadership, and calmness, strength. Purity of heart is another thing that comes to mind when I think of or delve into this particular card. So this card calls for us to stand in our courage and in our strength for when we are experiencing potentially difficult or troubling times. And that may be, strength in leadership, strength in speaking your truth, strength in, putting up the boundaries that you need to put up around you at this particular time. So some questions that you might want to ask yourself as you think about or journal on the Strength card is, how can you stand strong in your beliefs, in your thoughts, in your feelings, but also remain compassionate, caring and loving as well? So, sort of taking out the aggressive components of strength that you sometimes think about, but still being able to stand in your strength without being aggressive. So that's one question that you might want to ponder. What does being a strength of light, a beacon of strength, mean to you? What does that entail for you? So really have a little bit of think around, if you're going to stand in your strength and be a beacon of light to others, what does that actually mean for you in your life, in your experiences, in the situations that you find yourself in? Another question might be, what does compassion look and feel like to you? How do you experience compassion? How do you express compassion? What are the feelings that compassion bring up in you? So really start to delve down into, what compassion is for you at this particular time in your life. And lastly, how do you think, feel, and believe about courage in you and in your life at this time? What is your relationship to courage been like in the past, in the present, and what would you like your relationship to courage to be like in the future? I know for me personally, I have a very mixed feelings about courage. For a long time, I didn't think that I was courageous at all. I had this mistaken belief about myself that I didn't stand in courage a lot of the time. But when I actually started to delve deeper into what courage means to me and how it represents itself in my life, I actually then came to recognize that there were many, many, many times that I did actually stand in my courage, and I did actually act in a courageous way for me. And that's the important thing, right? There is the general meaning of courage, but there is also the way that we interpret and embody courage, which may be different from person to person. And that's the important thing that I want you to start to, dig deep down on today and get some clarity and understanding around, well, how do I represent courage in my reality, in my being, in my situation with the people that I love at this particular point in your life or in the past, and then how you would want to do that in the future. So back to front, a very positive card. I do hope that your day is filled with love and light, and I shall see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.